Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any other person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. It's a Notice 7 story. If you are soulless and can't see other members, then this story isn't for you. You are on wrong channel. Watch the story carefully, then comment. Be respectful and don't embarrass yourself. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. Arthur's point of view. Jin saw Minnie eating potato chips with ice cream and got triggered by his emotions. He got lost in Shoyun's thought and locked himself in his room. He threw everything when T came to call him for dinner. He didn't open the door. T got panicked and informed everyone. Everyone came there. They tried to open the door. Minnie was crying hard. He thought he would lost his Mama Jin. When they were unable to open the door, Yoongi told June to break the door. Door was very strong, but with the combined effort of everyone, it broke. They found Jin on the floor. They tried to take him out for dinner, but he denied. Yoongi was pulling him forcefully. Jin slapped Yoongi and pushed him. He wasn't in his right sense. Minnie consoled Yoongi by his soft broken words. He brought the food for Jin and fed him by his tiny baby hands. Jin wanted to push Minnie too but couldn't do. He fed Minnie his food. Minnie brought his baby blanket and a storybook. He covered Jin by his baby blanket and told him the story. Jin slept in midway. Minnie kissed on Jin's forehead and slept beside him. Everyone noticed Minnie's mature and caring act. They cleaned the room and lay down Jin and Minnie on the bed. At midnight, Jin woke up again. He was so disturbed. He saw Shoyun's reflection in mirror. She told him to come to her because he didn't want to live anymore. This life seemed burden to him. Minnie grabbed Jin's finger by his full hand. When Yoongi came to check Jin and Minnie, he didn't find them there. Let's see what happens next. T. I checked them in terrace. They aren't there. Cook. I checked them in backyard. They aren't there. Hobie. Neither in kitchen and any other room. June. I checked them in pantry and storeroom. They aren't there. Hobie. Where can they go at this time? T. Hyang's mobile, wallet, car's key, everything is here. Yoongi. It's all my fault. I knew Hyang isn't well. I shouldn't leave him alone. Minnie is with Hyang and Hyang isn't at his right sense. What if he does anything to Minnie then? Hobie. What rubbish are you talking about? Why would Hyang hurt Minnie? Yoongi. Because he isn't in his right sense. Minnie reminded him, show you Nona. Hyang is very dangerous. He can do anything. Minnie's life is in danger. June. No, Hyang, you are just overthinking. Cook. No, he is right. Jin Hyang never slapped anyone. No matter what happened, even after Shoyu Nona's death, he didn't lose his calmness. He was behaving normal, but from the day Minnie came here, his behavior has changed. T. Yes, I also noticed that he has changed. He isn't our Jin Hyang. From past few days he became aggressive. He can never hurt anyone in his senses, but can hurt anyone in unstable mind. We have to find them as soon as possible before he does anything to Minnie. Hobie, but where can they go? Yungi, in our old house. Nowadays he visit there to find peace. June, he didn't take his car. It means he wouldn't go far away. Let's go, guys. T, yes, let's go. We shouldn't waste time. June, you and Cookie stay at home. If Hyang come, then inform us. Let us inform our men to search Hyang. Cook, no, we will come with you. We won't stay at home. Hobie, we aren't going at any picnic where you wanted to come. Yungi, let them come. They will help us to search Hyang and Minnie. Go and bring our cars, King. With that, they all came to their old house where Jin used to come. They all checked them everywhere, but they couldn't be found anywhere. It became morning, but they couldn't find them anywhere. They came to backyard where Shoyun used to sit. They all fell on their knees. Yungi fell on his knees. Nuna, Hang is missing with Minnie. We tried our best to find, but he was nowhere to be found. Nuna, please help us. Please. You know Hang's condition, right? Hobie fell on his knees. Hyang isn't at his right sense. If he does anything to Minnie, we will never be able to forgive ourselves. Cook fell on his knees. Nuna, you always helped us. In every situation, you were with us. T fell on his knees. You never let us feel lonely. You gave us mom's love. Minnie is innocent. He doesn't want anything except Hyang's love. Hyang only listens to you. Please don't let him harm Minnie. Tears started shedding from their eyes. They felt so heavy. They were mafias, but right now they felt so helpless. One side they were scared of Jin, so the side for Minnie. Suddenly soft breeze blew and touched their hair like someone was wiping their tears and ruffling their hair. June ran to them and said, June ran to them. Guys, get up. We got Hyang's information. Let's go. We have to reach at them. Everyone wiped their tears and looked up at the sky. Thank you, Nuna. People could die, but not their blessings. Whenever someone needed them, they sent a signal that made others feel they were still around. No one was ever truly alone. At every step, they offered their help. The same thing happened with them. Shoyun had died 5 years ago, but whenever any of them needed her, she always sent a signal to let them know she was there. She reassured them about Jin and Minnie's safety and helped them to find Jin's location. She was the mother figure for everyone, and a mother could never leave her children alone in pain. Meanwhile, with Jin jumped from his room's balcony and Minnie jumped on Jin. They both were walking on empty road. Minnie was holding Jin's index finger by his full hand and walking while singing in unknown language. Jin, you love singing this much? Minnie looked at him.
Minnie, sing, sing, mama, dancey, dancey.
Jin, I can't dance. Minnie, Minnie, teach Mama dancy dancy. Started walking while swaying left right. Jin, you know, when Cookie was little baby, he couldn't walk. He was also swaying like you. Minnie, Minnie, Cookie, shame. Jin, you have each of one of our quality. Minnie, Minnie smart, no dumb kidding. Jin, you are calling my brother dumb. You know Yoongi is the smartest. Minnie stopped at his place. No, Kitty dumb, big body smart. Jin, why did you stop? Are you tired? Come, let me carry you. Minnie, not tired. Minnie, dashy, run, go. Minnie, walkie. Only Mama say, Kitty dumb, big body smart. Jin looked at Minnie. You tiny pouty baby. You dare to put a condition to walk. Don't you know I am Mafia King? Everyone has to obey me. Minnie, Mama King, Minnie Prince, said proudly. Jin, Prince, you want to be my hair? Minnie, hair? Minnie, show, hair, Mama, hair. Minnie, long hair, touched his hair and showed him. See, Mama want hair, Minnie give Mama. Minnie, show, hair. Twisted his hair stand around his tiny baby finger and about to pull it. Jin stopped him. No, don't pull your hair. I don't want your hair. Picked him in his arms. Come with me. We are late to meet someone special. Minnie, no, wait. Minnie, dashy, run fast. Jin, no need. I will take you. Jin took Minnie at beach. It was their private part of beach. They owned it. Jin was sitting on the sand and watching moon. Soft breeze was blowing. The sound was touching. Sea waves were coming in the quiet atmosphere. It was Minnie's first time to see this type of place. He was adoring the place with his cute two eyes. He was standing at the beach near water. Whenever sea waves comes to touch his feet, he ran to Jin and again came back to it. He was playing with sea waves. Jin was looking at him. Minnie's giggles mixed with sea waves noise. Minnie was doing competition. Who could make more noise? Everything was so soothing and calming. A child's innocent giggles can heal anything. Jin was smiling. His eyes were shining. Minnie saw him and happily came to him. Minnie, Mama, come, Minnie. Jin, we will go after some times. Minnie looked here and there. Mama, special person where? Minnie no see. Jin lifted his finger on the sky. Look there. Minnie looked upward at the sky. Moon. Jin, moon, you told me the story. Now it's my turn. Minnie, Mama story, Minnie. Jin, Once upon a time there was a king. Minnie, king, Mama king. Jin, king has 5 little flowers. Minnie, 5 flowers? Counted on his baby fingers. Kitty, Hubba, Big Body, Titi, Cookie. Jin, King was so strong, but he didn't know how to take care of little flowers. King was taking care of flowers like his own way. He was giving flower water and sunlight, but still flowers weren't growing and blooming. Minnie looked at Jin. We? Jin. King was also thinking why flowers didn't bloom. King thought flowers were so sad or might be angry, that's why they didn't bloom. Minnie. Mama, huggy, huggy, kissy, kissy, flowers. Flowers, happy, happy. Jin. That's the point. King didn't know how to take care of flowers. Flowers became very weak. King became sad. Minnie. Oh, then what happened, flowers? Jin. One day, King was so sad because the gardener who took care of the flowers died. King wasn't capable to take care of flowers. King tried everything, but nothing happened. King sadly returned home, but he found flowers were swinging. They weren't dull. Minnie. Yay! Flowers happy, happy. But how flowers happy, happy? Jin. Because an angel was taking care of flowers. She was talking with him. She was giving flowers the love, care, and happiness which King couldn't do. Soon flowers bloomed. Minnie. Angel, angel so sweet. Angel happy, happy flowers. Flowers happy, happy. Mama King happy, happy. King. King was so happy to see all 5 flowers. Minnie. Mama King no go angel. Jin. King didn't let Angel go. Angel stayed with King and baby flowers. Soon baby flowers became big flowers. Then Angel left. Minnie. Wee! Why Mama King no stop Angel? Angel no go. Flowers sad sad Angel go. Mama King sad sad too. Jin. King tried. Flowers tried, but Angel left. Angel's work had finished. Angel had to take care of other people too. Minnie. Minnie so sad. Mama King meet Angel. Flower Kitty meet Angel. Flower Big Body meet Angel. Flower Hobba meet Angel. Flower Titty meet Angel. Flower Cookie meet Angel. Minnie no meet Angel. Minnie meet Angel too. Angel, come, Minnie. Minnie meet Angel too. Minnie baby flower too. Angel not take care. Minnie baby flower. Jin, do you want to meet Angel? Minnie nodded his head vigorously. Yes, Minnie meet Angel too. Jin, look at the sky. Minnie looked at the sky and got mesmerized by the view. It was sunrise time. Sky turned orange red. Birds started chirping as soon as sun's first ray touched sea waves. Water started sparkling like diamonds. It was the beautiful view. Minnie's eyes started shining. He never saw this type of thing before. He was only 2. Sun rays touched Minnie's face and he started glowing. He was feeling so special. He looked at Jin and said, Minnie. Mama, Minnie glow glow. Jin. You want to meet Angel, right? Minnie. Minnie meet Angel. Jin. I will take you to Angel. Stood up and removed his shoes. Minnie looked at Jin. Why Mama go shoes? Jin. You also remove your slippers. Minnie. Wee? Jin. You want to meet with Angel, na? Just do what I said. Minnie removed his slippers. Utti. Jin grabbed Minnie's hand and walked towards the sea. Follow me. Angel is waiting for us. Sea waves touched their feet. Minnie got scared and hugged Jin's leg tightly. Mama! Minnie, feet go! Minnie, so scared! Mama! Water, come, Minnie! Jin, shh! Don't shout. Angel is here. Angel comes to take us. Say hello to Angel. Minnie, more scared. Minnie, so scared, Mama. Jin, why are you scared? Spread your arms and welcome the angel. Spread his arms and closed his eyes. See, I'm also welcoming the angel. Don't be scared. I'm with you. Just follow me. Express your gratitude. Minnie looked at Jin. Oh, Mama. Jin, I love you, my angel. I miss you so much. I can never forget you. Without you, there is no fun. Please forgive me for my mistake and accept me once again. Minnie hugged Jin's leg by one arm and spread his other arm. Angel, Mama, Kitty, Oba, Big Body, Titi, Cookie, Miss Angel. Thank you, Angel. Minnie want Angel too. Angel, please love Minnie. Minnie. Good boy. Minnie no fight. Minnie fight only Kitty. Minnie love fight Kitty. Please Angel, come Minnie. Minnie love Angel. Minnie happy Angel. Minnie help Angel. Happy flowers. Jin looked at Minnie. Let's go, Minnie. It's the time to meet Angel. Minnie looked at Jin. Kitty, Oba, Big Body, Titi, Cookie, no come meet Angel, Mama Minnie. Jin, they don't need to meet Angel. They already met her before. Only Minnie didn't meet her. So today I will introduce you to Angel and finally meet her once again. Are you ready? Minnie smiled brightly. Yes, Minnie, so happy meet Angel. Angel, Minnie, come, Mama. Jin, yes, we are coming, Angel. Minnie and Jin were standing at the beach. Sea waves were touching their feet. In the beginning, Minnie was scared of sea waves, but later he smiled because his Mama Jin was with him. Their footprints were on the sand. Time skipped after some times. As soon as John's men told him about Jin's location, everyone reached there. They got scared to see the place. Everyone was searching Jin and Minnie, but they weren't anywhere. Yoongi came near the beach. He saw Minnie's baby slippers and Jin's shoes near the sea waves. His heart sank to see them there. Then his eyes fell on footprints, a pair of an adult feet and a pair of baby feet. Footprints were going to sea and disappeared there. He fell on his knees and screamed his lungs out. Yoongi screamed his lungs out. Help! Hearing his screams, everyone came to him and found him screaming, falling on his knees. Everyone fell on their knees and trying to find what happened to him. Hobie, Hyang, what happened? Why did you scream? June rubbed Yoongi's back. Hyang, why are you crying? Yoongi pointed his trembled finger on footprints. Hyang, Minnie. As soon as they all saw the footprints, their body left the soul. Teacock were quick to jump in the sea to find Jin and Minnie. Hobie also jumped in sea to find Jin and Minnie. He swam to deeper side to check them. June was with Yoongi and trying to console him, who was crying like a child while hugging Jin's shoes and Minnie's slippers. Suddenly, Yoongi's mobile rang. June picked the call because Yoongi was out of his sense. It was from unknown number. June, hello? Hello, sir. Is this Mr. Kim Yoongi's number? June, yes. Who are you? I'm from XYZ hospital. A little boy. June, a little boy what? Hello? 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 Check the mobile. Damn it! It had to be switched off just now. T ran to him. Hang, what happened? Why did you scream? June, I got the call from hospital. She was talking about a little boy, but this useless mobile had switched off. Cook, did they tell you hospital's name? June, XYZ hospital. Cook, wait, let me search their contact number on internet. T, it's better to directly reach there. We shouldn't waste the time. June, you are right. T, bring Hobie Hang fast. Go and start the car. Looked at Yoongi. Hang, let's go to hospital. With that, they all left for hospital while praying for Jin and Minnie's well-being. They all hurriedly came inside the hospital. Yoongi was hugging Jin and Minnie's footwear to his chest. He was looking here and there. June was asking the receptionist about the call. Yoongi was walking lifelessly. He bumped with the ward boy who was holding the reports. They both fell on the floor. Yoongi was picking the footwear and ward boy was picking the reports while shouting at Yoongi, but Yoongi didn't respond. Suddenly, his eyes fell on one report. There was Minnie and Jin's name mentioned. It wasn't the normal report, it was the DNA report. Ward boy picked the report, but Yoongi snatched it from his hand. He read the conclusion. Yoongi, possibility of paternity 99.996. The tested results are consistent with Kim Seok Jin being the biological father of Minnie. What? Minnie is Hyang's son? The truth, hidden for years, buried deep beneath lies and silence. A seed planted long ago has finally sprouted, and now nothing will ever be the same. Truth can be hidden, but it never dies. Minnie's birth, his very existence, will shatter the balance of the Kim family. And the boy Jin always pushed away, the one he refused to call his own, was his son all along. Once again, fate has played its cruel game, viewing a story no one saw coming. Are Jin and Minnie safe? Is DNA report real or any misinterpretation? How can Minnie be Jin's son when Shoyun had died 5 years ago and Jin never had any physical relationship with anyone? To be continued. Arthur's note. That's it for today. I hope you all liked it. How was Jin's breakdown and Minnie's support? Everyone was worried for Minnie because Jin took him with himself. Everyone thought Jin harmed Minnie and himself. It's very common in depression. Often thoughts comes in mind. When you missed someone deeply, you want to meet that person. You are ready to do anything to get that person back. Brain stops working. It has lost the power to think right and wrong. I already gave you hint about the twist which will change the relationship of Kim family with Minnie. Nothing. How could Jin and Minnie's DNA matched when Shoyun had already died 5 years ago? I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with next part. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.